When I met William, it kind of went very fast, our relationship. The situation was very violent. My kids were young enough that I felt like if I didn't leave, that they would be permanently scarred. I was a stay-at-home mom at the time, so I didn't really have any money. I started couch surfing with my kids. At the point where I was at my lowest, I was living in such chaos that it's like my body literally busted out and head to toe with open sores. I wanted to meet with a lawyer at St. Andrew's Legal Clinic because I needed to get a parenting plan in place. I just needed to make sure that I had custody of my kids, that we were safe.
When I met with Kiki, she was in the middle of a breakup with the father of her children. She had been financially dependent on him for a long time. She went from having a stable home for her children with a partner to being essentially homeless and not knowing where her next meal was coming from, not knowing how she was going to provide for her children.
She was there in her office, and her personality is just soothing. She knows what she's talking about. I mean, clearly she's worked with many, many people.
I chose St. Andrew because I believe very much in the work that they do. I wanted to do something where I would have a direct impact on my clients, where I'd be able to make real changes and see those changes in effect as I work with a client.
It was so important that I put the parenting plan in place because there was nothing to keep my kids consistent on, to keep them from feeling fear so that they could sleep at night.
We see things like children start to act out, they start doing poorly in school, and once we have a family walk away with a concrete plan for going forward, they start to see those behaviors minimize and the kids getting back to the new normal, whatever the new normal is.
You know, before I went to trial with her, I couldn't think past my daily basic needs. And once we got that parenting plan in place and everything that she asked for, I was able to then not only get my basic needs met, but move further and plan for a future, which was something I couldn't do for years until I met her. Well, without the help of the clinic, I wouldn't be where I am today. I would not have made it past getting my license in real estate because it's so hard. Real estate gives me an avenue to be able to do it in a big way, to help people actually go from being homeless and living day to day to actually having an investment.
All right. Since then, the kids are happy. She still has a great relationship with her kids. They seem really confident and boisterous and very fun. She's a great mom still.
My kids are doing really, really well. And they make me laugh. They're funny. They're really smart, very articulate boys. Otis is in 2nd grade now, and he's in the top of his class for math. And Lewis is now in kindergarten.
We help a lot of people at St. Andrew, and I wish that we had more resources to provide people with more people with services because they're in desperate need.
It takes a village. It really does. It takes a village in order to build a life for yourself and one that you can be proud of. I'd still be homeless right now if it wasn't for Chris Martin, who was part of that village. You are helping, and you're part of a village that can really pull people out of really, really, really low places and put them in a place where they were meant to be.